These two are always doing that to themselves. Lita and Lovey, they are mother and daughter. Look at Yeti. How many of you, my question is, how many of you have a cow at your front door? What are you doing? Huh? You can't come in. Believe me, I've thought about a way to get you in there. It's not possible. So you guys, Yeti, enjoy him now, is going to be leaving us. I'm a little sad about it, but also really happy for him and Copper. They're Lee and Greg, her husband, who is the owner of Nova Guides, have bought an incredible property in a town about an hour from here, 45 minutes from here, and they have fields, and he'll have his own place he'll always have food, and he'll be able to walk around, and so I'm pretty happy for him, and I'll go visit him at some point, but pretty soon, so he'll be spending the winter there. And it's warmer there too. It's about 5 to 10 degrees warmer, so I'm really happy for Yeti. But I'll miss him. You know, I've raised him since he was a calf. Look at him. Yeti, what are you doing? Huh? He's never hurt me either. What are you eating, a chicken? That's where I fed Helka. Oh, please don't mess up my lens. Did you get my lens? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You can't go inside. You want to go inside? Come on, let's go inside. Here. It's okay. Come on, Yeti, come on. Come on. Oh, you got scared because I got between him and the trailer. It's okay, buddy. Let's practice for some UFO skills. Well, maybe. 4K has trouble keeping up with it. You know, it's hard to film a plane, much less a UFO, but I've done it. It's not my thing, but, you know, like, I don't go look. I actually do look. Every time I'm here, I'm staring at the sky now, because it's happened to me. I've watched jets come through here, things like that. Military jets at 100 feet above my head, chasing UFOs. Think about that. Do we make that up too? Is that crazy? people are crazy, not us. God, I'd love to be there today. I'd give anything just to spend the day right there. Just right there. That place has it all. Flying creatures, and there's a whole thing going on right there. I'm guessing inside of there as well. Let's just say we knew for sure that's where they were, right? They're all inside, right? Tell me that wouldn't be the place to be. Like, you know, you see that, you're like, all right, let's go. Let's make it inside there. That's real good. Probably why there's countless thousands of tons of dirt in piles all over Eagle County over now. Have I ever showed you the little pony? My Little Pony? Who's a good boy? I forget his name. I really forget it. What are you doing? So he is Lovey's and Lita's best friend. So Lovey and Lita look out for him. And they have the biggest attitudes here. They're the spoiled, they're Lee's, like, direct horses. Like, they have their own stalls, they have their own jackets, they're the best vet service. And they're still jumpy from her, because she always yells at them. What are you guys doing today? You're being pretty good today, Lovey. Say hi to everybody. All right, you guys, over now. I'm going out today. The thing is, like, today, like, there's like a lot of other days, but I really don't know where I'm going yet. I'm going to go out of my way to see if this road's open because of a fire, that I want to go up there. If not, it's a Mark Abel thing. You wouldn't understand. I don't even understand. Hey guys, all right, so I never do this. I want to do it every time I pass. I've never passed here, which is right next to my house, near my house, and not think about the spot. In fact, I don't pass anywhere and not think about the places that I've been if I'm going past. And I usually wait till, like, I have no other options, because it's really interesting. It's not like I'm just trying to make a video, but I I wanted to come in before the leaves go. They know I'm coming. There's no question about it. There's a whole thing in this park. It has to do with the subject that I haven't really... It's the same subject, but a topic among this topic that I haven't covered yet because I don't quite know how to. But it's what happens, across the street. It's some of you have a fair idea of what I'm talking about. I don't understand it. Like, they're always not visible in a sense. Like, they're not just running around out here, like, not invisible. Maybe at nighttime, I'm not sure. It's the big mystery right now. How and why? Do they do this? What is the big deal? Is how many? I can think of so many reasons. Why we're kept separate and why. Because it's where it's at now. It has to be maintained temporarily. I think it's just a matter of time now. We're in a remember, guys. We're in a stage of that's never occurred before in the history of the world. Not in our time. And where is it? Damn, it's in here. You know what I mean? So don't not think that. Like, we have gotten further than anybody in the world. Okay, it just by accident somehow. Who cares how or what the reason is or who's responsible? The point is that's where we're at, and that's a big deal. Thanks to technology, we've been able to push this all forward. And without the technology, I'm not sure we would have ever figured it out because a lot of what we learn is from video. A lot of what we learn is that people can't see. We see, I mean, it's the numbers are as low as 1% of the full light spectrum. We certainly see very little. Something's been walking in and out of here a lot. It wouldn't be game either because it's the same exact path. It's got to be them coming out at night. Oh yeah, let's check it out while I'm always in here in the wintertime. See if they did anything for me. Oh, it's so much different in here. Cool, I like it. Tridents. Look what they do in here. It's all the same thing. Like the one tree that's down, you're telling me it's a trident? Something's been in here. It could be deer. It could be the deer coming in and out. It's not too like them to make a trail in public like that. This is all a structure I've never seen before. Oh, look at all this. So, it's probably deer. That is not. Look at this, you guys. This is within a couple hundred yards of where I live. It's all a structure. It's a giant. Look at the X. The white one over there is like, oh God, he's coming again. There's a little tiny white one that lives in this tree. I think it's a lot of them, but I only get to see the white one. Same with the trees at my farm in Pennsylvania. They live in these big, giant old trees that are hollowed out. I mean, I don't know if they live in them, but that's where they are. Look at this is really packed down. We're going to go right in there in a second. I mean, see how packed it is? Oh, maybe this is a beaver. That might be beaver. Not deer. All in here. That could be deer. I'm not even going to read too much into I'm just surprised how much activity is going on here. When you come in, of course, they're right on the river. Never been in that spot right over there. I'll bet you it's good. Right there. That's how they do it. They just hide right in plain sight, places you just can't see. This place disappears completely when there's in the spring and summer. Look at the size of this. It's a totally different world in here. This is the first time I've ever been here. Well, it's been green like this. Yeah, this is just exactly like the tree. You guys, this is so much bigger than it looks. That's literally right there. That tree is 6 feet maybe. Yeah, if I laid down right there, it would be my whole body. I can see, I look at it and then look at the camera, I can tell it looks much smaller on the camera. They're right here. We got them on video last time. Someone tried to go steady. I'm in 4K. They've known. I mean, I told them. I just want to see if anything's changed. That's such a unique place. Where was he? Was he right in there somewhere? Hey guys! Can't remember where I got him. coming like right out of there. Weird branches growing out, like they're dead now, but the way they're growing out of there is strange. This tree has got some history. Okay, forget about this subject. Don't forget about it, but just for a second. We're talking about history here. Like, this has been here so long. The whole thing is a trident. Like, anywhere you look, it's a perfect trident. I've shown that before. I'm not going to refilm that. I just wanted to show it to you in the green. I just stopped. I wasn't planning on driving by. I'm like, should I do it now? I'm like, yeah, because I'm just winging it today. Hopefully that wing it turns into a really good day, though. See, they did all this. Isn't it amazing? They lean them there, and then didn't they sharpen a couple of them? This is a good little example of what I mean by learn from the video. Because I completely forgot after I said that. So there was like 3 or 4 sharpened ones that looked like spears, and now they're completely gone. Almost like they were for like fishing or something. Look at all this. Just leaning the sticks there. That's one thing. This is the one thing that gets me. Here's a bunch of them. It looks like they had a whole pile of them and then took the best of them and put them there. And then they just leave them there. Look at that. Look at the old, the branch, how big it is, how old it is, and it's split. You wanna get an experience? Sit here at 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually, these guys probably wouldn't do anything, to be honest with you. It's an X right there. You could probably sit here at 3 in the morning and nothing would happen. Now, I have other places at 3 in the morning that you couldn't help for it to happen. But here, I don't know. These others, these little things, they don't... I think they're scared or they're, strictly... It's a safety thing, I believe. I think they know that we'll abuse that, They'll be, are you kidding me? There's going to be people that would come out immediately to try to capture them and things like, oh, I want one as a pet. Things like that when, like I said, we think of ourselves as above. Not equal, and I think they know that. Look at this stick. That was not there last time. I remember that. I knew that for sure. How does a stick get upside down with the big end up? Doing that. All right, I'm not going to dwell. Let's just look in here a little bit. Oh, they got a new one upside down. This was not here. This is their whole forest right here. That was my stomach. I don't know if you heard that. Oh, I didn't eat today. That's what I forgot. Oh man. Because I was thinking like I don't have to go into town. Darn it! I guess I'll just go back home, get something to eat real quick. Because I'm gonna go out the whole day. Oh shit! Darn it! This has been happening to me a lot lately. Give me a second. This triple thing they made. This was not here. I was here 6 months ago or so. There was no growth yet. It was like in the winter time. There was no snow, or it was just melting or something. So none of this is here, like none of that, like all the green's gone, things like that you can really see. And this was not here. They definitely did that. You can tell, they love to do too. So there's one on top of the other, and there's a third that goes out. They did that. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell in here. I just want to take a quick peek. I wouldn't even be over here if I didn't see that. What are they doing in here? Oh, they're sitting right in here. Wow, this is where they are. You guys, look at this. Look what I found. I cannot believe this is like this. And, look, here's the thing, guys. Anyone that has any problems with this, all you got to do is just go on your own. Okay? I can't believe what I'm seeing right now, right across the street. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Look at the structures, you guys. It's an incredible structure. It's just that it's on a small scale, so it's like I said that recently. It's not impressive unless we see it on these big scales. It is to me. I like seeing little because these guys are little. Look at that, you guys. I'm telling you, I promise. You can see my video from 6 months ago. It's something tree. I think I said something about the tree in the title. You can see what this looks like. All of this has happened since then. I'm going to be saying that a lot lately because as long as I revisit, You can tell where they have a stump field gold right there. And also, it's a little strange by that nest, that just happens to be hanging by that nest. That or he built the nest because of it. I notice nests around them all the time. Look in here, you guys. They're all in here. Just ripping these things off of me. They're all over me. All right, so this is all based on that tree. Look at this. It's not possible. This all happened. You guys, look at this whole little thing in here. I'd spend more time in here because there's a lot of places in here I haven't seen, and they have these hidden huts and stuff down, especially across the street from me on this side. But I'll wait for a little while, you know, till like there's snow or something, or till I can't go anywhere else, and we'll look around. But here's the main reason why I don't, because I don't have the confidence here. I don't believe I'm gonna get anywhere. I'm just gonna waste your time. I might be able to show it, like, beyond you going, oh my God, Mark, I remember that video, and that definitely wasn't there. That's so cool. Like, besides that part of it, it's just a waste of time. Ooh. So here we go. We have the brakes. Look at this, you guys. It's all so hard to see, and it's not exciting that you don't really want to see it, really. Like I'm talking about me, I just want to see the exciting giant structures. This is it, right? You come out of their thing, they're giant ancient trees right there, right? Looks like something bedded down. I'm assuming it could be them in a playground, but it also could be deer. I don't know. I'm more willing to believe it's them because there's no, like, marks from the deer. Rocks just sitting there. Oh, how did that rock get there? You guys. This is all them playing around. Look. Look, they got thrown there. Look, it was thrown in there. Wow, I usually don't get this kind of evidence from them. Look, no bears, you guys, I promise, okay? First of all, there is no bears over here. We don't have bear and moose here, yet somehow 2 baby moose were dead across the street. Lee couldn't believe it. I told you this before. She's like, they don't come into this valley. I was like, well, they did. I said, not only did they come into the valley, but 2 of them died at the same time. Oh, this is them, you guys. This is their playground. Let me show you why. I knew it, but I was like, man, I think these people are going to think I'm showing deer evidence as, here's the thing, there really isn't any deer here. There's nothing in this valley. It's so weird, right where I am. You got the river, you have a perfect environment, and there's just hardly any wildlife. The elk don't even come this far. They stop about a mile back. Things real close to here, so I'm thinking occasional visitors. Yes, look at this. This is why they did it. Look at this. This is them. I promise you. Remember what did I say to you guys all the time? I'll never show you a seat or like a play area without a trident or an X. And I think this qualifies. Look, see, so here they are in their area. They have the water comes across. These are all tiny guys. You guys, I mean, I'm telling you, I see this all. I know this from big scale, right? You have your border one that comes across. Dutchie, I just said it to you. You stepped over the big one, and I put the arrow to it. I was like, they always have that, no matter what. And then look, there's a triangle, and then they have arches and bends. You guys, I have so much stuff on me, it's ridiculous. It's all over me. Oh, yeah. Look. See? It's a whole structure. Little guys. I mean, I just want to be friends. So look how this bend comes over, right? And gets tucked right in there. It must be so cute, these little dudes trying to do that, like the big guys, It's all the same world. The unseen world. And I'm standing in it, and I didn't know this existed right here. Look, there's no way this is dirt here. It's not possible. Look how thick. You know why? Because of the water. It has all the water in the world. That's why everything's so green here. This is from being disturbed. Could be. I'm not sure. They're definitely messing around. That rock is sitting on top of grass, you guys. And I'm telling you, people don't. There's a path right there. It's 100 yards that way, and no one walks off of it. You just wouldn't, because you can kind of, you think you can see what's there. And then mostly because of those things stick all over you. Blatant. So wow, that's theirs. I'm wondering what else. Look, you guys, it all goes right back to the tree. You see the path? Look, check this out. First of all, look at that. You guys, thank you for putting that up. That's amazing. You can tell I was here, right? They most likely knew I'm coming back at some point. If it's such a secret, if they're hiding, is so important that like I'm talking about for me to them, then why would they do that? Why they've lived here without it, right? Why add this later after they know I've been here and they know I'm most likely going to come back? I live right across the street. I find it amazing that, and I've been saying it a lot lately, this is them showing off. This is them creating something for you. That's what I believe. Oh man, you're there just to get me, aren't you? But these things are dead. Look at this. The thing is just nasty. Their trail goes right through it. Look, here's an interesting thing, right? It's constant through here, back and forth to that spot behind me, right to the tree. Then, look, none of these are off. Like this would just come right off if something big was going, right? Not one of these looks like they have fallen. And if I walk through there, I would take at least 10 of them with me, okay? So it means they're going underneath it. There's no doubt about it. And then they're walking up to the structure all the time behind it. Look at that, you guys. It's like a giant, unbelievable jungle gym structure, but on a small scale. You know what else I saw? I forgot to tell you. Look, X. This is all them. There are more. Every known spot, I think, is been given extra dudes or chicks because oh, you got to be kidding! See, this is what I'm talking about. Nothing walks through there that's tall. That's tall. I've gotten that stuff so bad over by the huts that like, I had to just threw my pants away. I couldn't even get it all out. Yes, look at this. This is where it all comes from. Something to do with this tree allows them to do their thing. I can't. That's what's killing me. It's becoming so frustrating. So I wanted to show you. So it's this leaner right here. I know I said I wasn't going to do this long, but I can't help it. Watch, and I'm done. Look, they even blinded up there. It's like if he wants to hang out up there and then look over. Okay, so look at the size of this tree. They probably can go in it, like up there somewhere. What did I see? Oh, the X they made. You guys, check this out. It's the ultimate confirmation to everything I just showed you. It's an unbelievably most discreet X, but yet unbelievable. Look, there's the tip of it, right? Watch this. It's been made. Look, front and back. I used to teach you guys that all the time a couple years ago. Front and back. Those are the best X's. They last forever. I used to tell you that you could take an engine out with that. Well, the ones that are, have on the ground. Look, and then it goes up and just ends right there. They put it in there, wedged it in there. There's blinds and structures all over the tree. So you guys, this is going to touch on something maybe I'll get to it this winter. I want to start talking about these guys. It's very important. Look, this is why it's important. You have to know everything. You guys see how big this is? This is literally from that corner to that corner is like 7-8 feet. It just doesn't look it. I'm looking at the camera and it doesn't look like it. It's so big. Because it's like it goes way out on the... Anyway, it's got to be 450, 500 years old. Maybe older. It's hard to tell because it's not a tall grower. It's growing wide. Oh, come on. No one said this is easy, right? Even across the street from my house. It's actually really easy, except for those things. Look at that. I'm glad I have to pay the price basically to get a really good, like a good video. Not like this, but when I get like just mind-boggling. And I'm kind of glad about that, to be honest with you. Like it's not easy. I don't want it to be easy. Because I have easy days and you don't feel as good about yourself when you don't earn it. Should we walk to the main tree? Because they have another. Guys, it's beautiful today. It's like, I don't know, it's probably 60 now, 65. Hey, let's just take a quick peek. I've never been in here before. Trails coming out of each big tree, which just blows my mind. See these trails? These trees are so much bigger than what the camera shows. Look at the trails going right into the trees. Leaners. Remember, there doesn't have to be any indications around the tree. Oh, yeah. Look at this place. It's a huge cardinal. Oh, man. I didn't get him. I started being quiet because the guy went by on a mountain bike. He goes, he didn't see me. He's like, wow, look at that. A beaver, he came up here and just ate that whole thing right there. I gotta jump over here. Look at the size of this, you guys. I don't even care if this has anything to do with them. I just think it's cool. So I think there's some beaver. Holy shoot. I was trying to think of something better than shoot. You guys. Wow. I'm losing it, man. I can't believe this is across the street. Wait till. I'm showing you a first. This is gonna blow your mind. No way. Look how deep it is right there, too. You guys, look at this. I'm trying to figure this out. I can't believe it. Here's where you can't say, oh, there's a guy over there. He's taking a piss. It must be the guy on the mountain bike. I swear. Look at that, you guys. This guy's coming over here. I'm gonna let the camera go, okay? I'm gonna pretend like it's off and let it go. And we'll come back. I want to show you. You guys got to see this. This is them. I promise. Look at that log underneath it. Isn't that amazing? He didn't expect to see me. He pulled in right there, got off his bike, and walked all the way in there and peed. I see that guy all the time. He every single day he rides up and down. he peed and had no idea that I was watching him the whole time. So he's probably embarrassed. I could care less. I think he's very respectful. He walked all the way over there. You guys, I may end up doing a whole video here today. Hard to know for sure on one like this because there's not an X in front of him, but he is on a log or behind one. If it's a he at all, I'm just curious. I'm suspicious. I really wasn't gonna. Like, this is great because I can run home, get a sandwich, and I'll come back because I want to go to this side, you guys. Here, it's a place I've never been before. I could just drive my motorcycle over there. You guys, look at the landing over here with the structures. I want to go over there and look, check it out. It's all a structure. This is across the street, you guys. There's a teepee in the water. I've never seen. This is why, right now, is why this could be its own video. Right there. I thought that guy was coming over. I was going to let you hear a conversation. I find it amazing that comes all the way out of it. Am I the first one to film a structure underwater? No, I'm not. I've seen people do it all the time. By like waterfalls and stuff. Just take a close look and make sure they're not on that. No beaver did that, I promise you. It doesn't, a beaver dam only builds a dam to go inside of. You guys, what the heck? Look at the signs closely, okay? The one that comes out in front is a trident type stick. It's literally been bent on purpose around the front of the other trees. This from the same spot, one comes and goes right over top of it. All right. Sometimes it's hard for us to register. I don't know why. You think you're registering, but you're not. You're not seeing the half of it. I don't mean you. I just mean us. Human. Bad humans. We're all bad human. triangle. It's all the screen. I don't think it was one that I can tell from this shot, but I'm still suspicious of all that stuff. I think it's theirs. I'm not going to do a whole video over here today, but I'm going to just at least show this to you. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I'm at such a loss over here. I can't understand like why there's a water structure. There's been a teepee built. You guys, there'll be stackings in the middle of the water, things like that. They knocked down a stacking, they built another one, and then that one got knocked down by the snow melt, and it hasn't been rebuilt since. Lots of sticks. Ooh, look how this is all hidden, you guys. You gotta be kidding me. This is what happens to me. Look. These are the ones that don't come off. You guys, I had to throw away a pair of these exact pants. Because they just don't come off. You can put them through the washer and they're still on there. Alright, so enough complaining. Look at this. I can't believe it's all hidden right there. Been right by there, never saw it. You know, if I didn't see it, that guy never has a clue. Nobody else knows, okay? That's one thing I know. Look at this, it's all blatant. It's like it's a whole hangout perch. Look at all the sticks that are being thrown in here, you guys. None of them are cut. They've all been piled in there. Underneath. Darn it. I'm really aggravated about that right now. I'm just going through timestamps, actually. I can't see in there. So let's do this. I can see the screen, but I can't see. You guys, tell me that doesn't look unbelievably crazy. Like, I don't get it. Let me look in there. I can't really get it down that low. I see marks. Something's been right there. Animal or what, but something has marked right there. I'll bet you anything it's another. Huge shout out to Robin R. She knows who she is. And Kelly, of course, Kelly Ross. You know, you gotta remember, these people, I don't just mention their names to kiss ass. These are people that are allowing, that are enabling, making this happen. Like, literally the reason I can film, you know? Do I think I'm special? No, we need to be out here. It's just, you guys, everything's happening right here. Tom, another huge helper of mine is Tom, and not just financially, but hugely financially, but you know, camaraderie with Tom's amazing. You know, like, Tom's got a situation, you know, you can rest assured he's the best in San Francisco. Although I do have another guy in San Fran. He contacted me. I lost touch with him. So I don't want to, without knowing him, I don't want to whatever I was going to say. Look at this. I don't mean, you know, I just mean Tom has a situation and he gets it, and it's a big deal when, especially his situation, I believe is this. So Tom, that's what I wanted to tell you, is that I'm working on that. I've been working on your situation privately with myself quite a bit. That's why I'm so interested in your pictures. I believe what you have is the same thing, that's more or less than same category of beings as right here. So we're gonna go one more real quick, you guys. Let's go here. Isn't that amazing? I mean, nothing looks like that tree. And they had a huge teepee, you guys. So for people that missed it, because the town came in and cut it all up. And then, so let's go see. I filmed it once, the aftermath, but they must have fixed it by now. I'm already seeing new structures. Oh my God. Shit. Shoot, sorry. Give me a sec. Oh, actually, you stay there. Bad for an old man. The trick is, you know, you feel like you're like 5. I never grew up. Oh, wow. You guys, look at, I'm telling you. You guys, wow. Wait till you see this. Look at the two leaners as you walk in. Wow, this is really good. I've already into a half an hour of filming here. I might as well just make this a video today. I'm gonna go out somewhere else too, but I might just isolate this as one video. You guys, I need help. I'm starting to lose my mind. I can't understand where they go and how they do that part of it. Look at this, you guys. I mean, are you serious? They did that since I've been here last. This was the biggest teepee ever. Look at all the dirt. Oh, they have really been playing, you guys. I'm telling you, it's more. Look at this. This has never been like this. I'll get to that in a second. Never has it been this blatant. Ow. Now this has been, they're building this all back up too. This was the most incredible situation before the town cut it up. They got a chipper and cut it up. I walked right by. I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe what they were doing. You know, the lack of what we know. You know, what's happening with our soldiers, what's happening, you know, in Texas, under the bridge, things like that, you know. They don't want you to know. Especially this administration, they could care. You guys, I'm going to make a bold statement. They could care less about us, okay? Look at this. Well, oh my God. I'm so excited. You guys, remember, this is right across the street from where I live, okay? I can't believe the structures. Look how it's all been used. Even in the winter, there's stuff there. This is all new. You guys, look at this. When do they think, you know, that's why they hate us. These guys are in here, like, you know, cursing and swearing and laughing and sending all of their hard work into a machine. What was that? You guys look at this area. I'm hoping it's coming out because I can't see it. This is amazing. I have filmed this, but it's never, look how teepee like it's getting. I think it was always that they always made it a teepee there. Like that. It was because their hut was so big, and then they had a distinct teepee. So they've been bringing more and more slowly. They can't do it overnight because then it's just too blatant. All right, let me shut up. Giant nest up there. It looks a little too big for a bird, and a little strange. I think it's their nest. Whatever they use it for. Enough chit chat. Let me just show this to you. Carlos. I just have to thank the people that all helped because this last week or two, because Gilbert, Carlos, Kelly, just knows out of my head. Robin, huge one. Robin bought this camera, basically. I charged it. She's the one that got me going. She sent me half of the camera, and then I was like, oh my God, I'm buying it. Because I was happy just to have some money for payments, you know. And then she's like, no, I want to pay for the whole, I'm paying for the whole thing. This is a buddy of mine. Robin knows her business. She knows exactly what she's doing and who she's helping. So Robin, thank you so much. The list goes on, like lately. Everyone kind of really has just helped out recently, and I just appreciate it so much. Look, you know, you never have enough, but the help and the love I've been getting has just been incredible. So thank you guys. Look at this. I can show you things already that I've noticed blatant. Okay, watch this. So this is just incredible. I don't think you guys will mind re-seeing this because it's completely different. I remember seeing some of those leaning in there. This not. I went right through there. None of this came down in front of the teepee area. That was the teepee area. Look, they even made there's even a roof. Look at this, you guys. Look at how many sticks. This is after the town got rid of 90% of it. And there still has to be 500 sticks at least there. Like here, everywhere. Look at the X. Oh, I think that was there. It's so unreal. It's unreal. So real. Think of anything that means it's not possible. Or is it? If this is possible, what else is possible? You know, that's the bottom line to this, you guys. Is I'm not trying to do anything at this point. I'm so over. I know more secrets and more things about this earth than you could ever imagine. Now, it's for me, is just a bottom line curiosity. Like I need to know. I dug a hole too deep, and I need to know some answers, even if it's just that. You know, it's just, this is all. Let's be honest. Like this whole subject, any subject, really, is just a curiosity. You know, it's an amazing thing, and some of the secrets they're extremely well at protecting, like where they go, how they do that part of it, how they can all just be right there running around physical. Never ever give me a noise. Ever. Do you know these guys, unless I'm forgetting something, never, oh come on, I'm whining today, ever have they done one thing for me here. And that's one of the frustrations, is, you know, because I'm not getting any love that I'm aware of. So there's the Beaver. All right, good, I'm glad I could show it to you. Beaver Dam. This is new. Wow, it's a new Beaver Dam. Wow, he made a big one. See, that's why they can do the TeePee hook, because they know the beaver's there. You guys, there's a TeePee hut in the water. Can you believe that? Let's go over here real quick and then I'll end this video. It's a dam. It's an amazing, almost like a person dam, and then he really's got it blocked, because look, they forced it all through there. Wow, this is all new since the last time I've been here. Look at the ponds inside. Wow, he's got it all the way, you guys. This beaver is a badass. Look at that. And the water's in the back where it shouldn't be. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't knock that down. I remember zooming on that, remember guys, but it was like rocks. There was like an X on it, or there was like some sticks, but man, that's an incredible amount of work right there. And they're all back in there. Look at the water coming out, it's so cool. It's not supposed to be coming out there. Oh yeah, you can drink this water. No problem. I mean, there could be a dead animal somewhere, but it gets so diluted. Most likely not. This is crystal clear, perfect rainwater coming from the mountains. Some of it, believe it or not, snow melt from the last season. A lot of the snow melt goes into the ground. It takes a long time. You know, for some of it has a long path, and it will slowly move through the ground and make its way eventually to the ocean. You know, whatever doesn't get sucked up by trees and grass. Something walked through there. It's an animal. That's incredible. It doesn't bother them because, look, the hut is right back there. You can't see it, but that's the trident that comes out from it. Not an accident. And they're right in there. I can't really tell you much more than that at this point. I don't... You guys, I've been saying this lately, like, I don't know. I don't know. So, oh yeah, look, you know what, while I'm here, so I'll get to what I was going to say in a second. Let me show you something, okay? It's something I think only I know. Nobody in the whole world knows this. All right, now it comes with my excavating skills. I might have mentioned this. I've done a video, so it's hard for me to remember what I put in, but years ago I was talking about it. Over here, okay, they have fake fire, lumber yards, everything's hidden. Oh, should I go over there? Right there, right? And then I see these giant old piles of dirt, like giant, okay? That dirt has no nutrients. That's why not even a weed grows in it. It looks like it could be as old as, I don't know, hundreds of years. And it's all laid out right there in piles. And even to this day, nothing grows there because it's dirt from under the ground. And there's one thing I know, you're in a construction site and you're piling up dirt, when you get to the dirt that has no nutrients in it, it just sits there. This big pile of dirt will sit there forever. Not even a weed grows out of it. Your topsoil pile, within 2 days, has weeds popping out all over the place. That is dirt from underground, in my opinion. And as you can see, if you're having trouble with that, just look next to it. There's no dirt there. There's no piles. Everything's normal. This is where they are. And right in front of all that dirt is a fake fire, teepees, leaning things. I haven't been there in a couple of years. You know, and it's a part of all this situation. There's big ones back there, and then the caves, you can't see them, but they're in to the left of that. They're in that thing right there. Check out if you haven't seen my cave videos, you guys should check it out. Like, me and Brandon watched it. I'd never seen it before. I never saw the video. I made it, but I couldn't remember. It was really good. Going inside that cave. All right, you guys. So I'm having trouble. They do this. Look, this is what they do across the street from me. See how there's nothing else. Okay, watch. It's done. It's brought from two sides. It's something they do here. They do one for me as soon as I showed it to you guys. The second you pull out my driveway, not the second, but as you're pulling out my driveway, it's 12 o'clock perfectly. They do that. They do it every single year. Nothing else there's nothing there, even remotely close to a teepee. And you'll see them. They just do it in their important spots. So most likely, look, it's you guys. Let me show you something, just so you know. You know I know what I'm talking about. Okay, if you want me to, I'll walk the whole thing for you. All right? Okay, teepee. From out here, okay? Teepee, tree. It's their tree. It's the place I just showed you. Look, there's the teepee and there's the hut. It's directly in line. Remember, I've been doing this a long time. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the hut in the water. You can see their structures, their leaners coming down inside the tree. Not an accident. Okay, they do it right for me too. They mark me. It's crazy. There's no other reason to have that at the end of my driveway. We'll have to see if they do it this year. By the way, when I went inside that thing, it's right there. It's a giant trident. Because I'm hearing something. There's like drumming coming from in here. Believe it or not, that just across the street, I just did it like at least a mile, maybe a little more, just to walk over here. I parked my car. I didn't walk. Tried it. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's these shoes. They make like a weird noise. Oh, man, I just got these. Love them, you guys. Love these shoes. Thank you guys. That really helped me a lot. With the camera purchase and Tom and everybody, so thank you guys. A couple other little ones on PayPal that I really appreciate. Terry as well, Terry Polling, but there's also a new Terry, not new, but on PayPal new. So thank you, Terry, too. My new Terry. I just forgot your last name. I think it started with the G. I can't remember. I'm pretty good with the names. Next time I look at it, I won't forget. So thank you to all you guys that send me those $20 on PayPal or something. I appreciate it. So this is hard. I guess it's just as hard as in the forest, but at the same time, you know, we're seeing it's just easier for it to be hard when you're in these colossal worlds.
You know, this to me is the same thing in a sense, but it's not big ones. It's all little. So I believe that, could there be a few sizable ones? Yeah. But I don't think that necessarily they're actual Bigfoot necessarily. It's hard to know, you know. The evidence that I see, physical evidence that I see, is all little, including their trail that walks under the barbs, things like that, where you can tell not one barb is missing. These things that are, whatever they're called, sticking all over me. Should we? I was just about to go back in there. Let's just, real quick. I get these pulls, like, I'm trying to leave, and I don't know, I get these, like, so let me, I can't go in there. That's where that structure is in there. There's another crazy looking one over there. There's too many barb things. I get these. All right, so let me tell you something. I know I'm having trouble talking today. Because it has to come out the right way, you know, and even when it comes out the right way, it's not that great. I know when I'm in areas, I really believe this now. It's hard to say because it's hard to believe. You get their feelings typically. So if I'm there and I'm getting excited and I find a new thing and I get even more excited and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it's there. And then, like, I'm walking down the path and it's almost like something goes, right now, turn right now. Things like that. Like, I don't hear it, but it's like almost that strong of a knowing. You know, like when I'm around, when they're, in other words, if they're happy with me being there, I typically am aware of that. Like, I have the same thing. Like I get excited and they like it too. I think it's an acknowledgement from our side. I don't see how in any spectrum of being, whether it be good or bad, they wouldn't mind, you know, a visitor from the other side. I think that's exciting, you know. No, maybe not as exciting for them as it would be for us because they're fully aware of our situation. We're an open book. I'm seeing something here. I don't know. I think it's just a fern. It looked a little weird for a minute. Like a dead fern or something. You see there's no life at all. Too cold. I don't even think there's trout up this high. I think this is from the beaver. He's a busy beaver, man. He must have some help. So, all right, you guys. Over now. So I can only guess at like these big, because I know what that thing holds. It doesn't even look like much. That thing's got to be good too. Hey, buddy. I hope you can see him. I don't know. Can't see him. Oh, yeah, you can see him. Watch the thing jumping on my lens just as I start talking about my lens after looking at the sun. So, I'm going to order a lens too. Carlos, thank you. So Robin's like, ask Carlos. She's like, because I already trusted Robin. I just, you know, I guess just for backup. Carlos is like, yes, you got to get the lens. They're $120. Carlos sent me that money. Carlos, good job on the vaccine. I mean, so Carlos had to make. I don't know if he wants me to share his life story, but I don't think he minds. Not his life story, but he was having trouble. He didn't really want to get the vaccination. You know, remember, he's in Puerto Rico, and you know, basically, it came down to where he had to make a decision for his family, and you know, like leave his job, and you know, he basically would go homeless at some point because he has a very good job. So he got it. He got the J&J shot. He said, I think, Carlos, you're going to be just fine. I think a lot of that's fake news, you guys. I think there is something to thinning the population of the world out. Whether they're going to act on that or not, I'm not sure. I don't. I'm weary of it myself. Like I'm not getting it, but because I mean, I'm out. I'm not subjecting anybody to. You know what I mean? This is what I do. Anyone that I meet out here is pretty like-minded. But I don't know, this is Colorado, so it's We're now. So this gives you, so a place I always show you from the ranch, you only see like that. You don't get to see this side of it. I'll show you how special that is. And just how vast it really is. If you were in there, you'd be a tiny little, you wouldn't even be able to see, because even there, where it looks like is the bottom, isn't. You'd just be a speck you wouldn't even be able to see. That's how big that is out there. It's just very deceiving on the camera. You got to use your imagination a little bit. It took a while. That's why, I know, because I do it. That's another spot. This is the spot they have all blocked off way back here. It's a closed trail that they did the most amazing. I think I showed you guys the most amazing structure on it. Oh, that's good over there too. I'm just dying to get to these two places. This one beyond anything. It's my number one place that in fact, it's mostly in the backside. I got to get all the way up and then walk. It's at least a mile, maybe two from there. From there to the other side, the opposite side. It's at least a mile, maybe 2 miles. I think about it all, and I still don't know, the interesting, I couldn't show you a shot, but the interesting thing is about how they started doing the structures across the street. Lee told me that she said, I don't know anything about what you do, but I know none of that stuff has ever changed in 40 years. You get here and now she's like yelling at me about it. I was like, I didn't do anything. She's like, your Bigfoots are back. I was like, they've never left. They're not Bigfoot, that's the thing. I don't believe they are. I think it's something else. They're incredible families. I know a lot of us get negative pictures of these white stick men and these wraiths and eerie looking beings. It's not really what it is. The timestamps from across there are these friendly looking, incredible, amazing creatures that have little babies, and I have one, a mom holding its baby's hand walking across the field right there, right on the drone. I mean, the drone was low even. These are not mean beings. I don't think I think it's possible that these beings surround us to help protect. I'm not sure. I think that all the ones in your neighborhoods, the ones that are here, the ones that are near people, are genuinely good, and it could be for a reason.